Hello! For those of you who see me floating around on Instagram, for the last month or so I've been working on a Halloween themed Necromunda gang called the Pumpkins. And with it has come a lot of sculpting of pumpkin heads. Now, I could have bought some. There are some fantastic heads floating around out there. But I fancy trying to give it a go myself. I'm not the best at green stuff, and I thought this would be a good way to sort of improve my skills. So having done them, I thought I'd put it down into video form just because it's really not as difficult as it seems, and it's quite a cool effect when they all come together. So, first things first, you'll need green stuff or a putty of your choice, just be able to make the basic ball shape out of. And then also, I use some silicone shaping tools. They're very cheap, nice little set, and I've got a very good selection of different shapes in angular shapes, round shapes, flat edges, points, that kind of thing, which you'll need for sculpting the faces. So let's get going. Okay, so first things first, just grab your green stuff and we're going to put the vertical lines in. I like to split it into 6 just so you get a nice segmented look. Gently going around the bottom. 1. Cut it in half to get an even area. 2. You can obviously go back over these and make them a bit deeper or defined if you wish. Cool. So then we'll split the segments again, so we have 3 on each half. That at the top there as well. Down. Just flick that around if you can see that. Working our way up to get the segments in. And then another 2. So this is the flat bladed angular looking triangle, if you can see that from the sculpting tool set. I should have mentioned that to start with, just to get some nice defined lines in, so you can kind of see those now. And it kind of, I think, looks like a beach ball and a pumpkin at the minute. You can see we've got those in. Now the next step, I'll just sort of draw the lines into the middle a bit more. So we're going to put a centre point in now, so where the stalk comes from. You can see that too. So draw that up a little more. In. These don't have to be exact or rough, you can go back and neaten them up later. The next bit, I will just pop a hole in the top. Do that, push down. So now we're getting more of that sort of pumpkin looking shape. So at this point you can skip what I'm about to do next and go straight on to just adding some little scuffs, little nicks, and putting the stalk on it if you just wanted like a standard pumpkin for a little bit of scenery. I want to go and put a face on it, so using the other set of tools. So where is it? It's this one. So I'm going to give it some angry eyes. This is kind of a round tool, so if you get these on a kind of the right sort of angle with the round bit to the bottom, it gives it an angry expression. So we do that, you can kind of see an eye, then twist it sort of 45 degrees the other way, like so. Neat. Lovely. You can obviously, like a pumpkin carving in real life, go with all sorts of expressions, but we'll go for a quick classic one. It's entirely up to you, obviously. You've kind of got to go with what you feel. So I'm going to go with a jaggedy looking mouth. Can you see those? This is just like a normal, again, silicone flat bladed tool. Because this pumpkin is not happy about being here. Especially so close to Halloween. There you go, you can kind of see that out. So we get the rounder tool that used to make the stalk back in, we will just push that forward a little bit to bring it back into shape, because it's sloping more towards the back. Now I found this when I was actually doing it as a head on the body, that it does tend to slope towards the back, but it's all undoable with a bit of TLC. Just run this round tool as well into the grooves, get a little bit more definition. So you got your basic looking pumpkin head. Now with the same flat bladed tool we used to make the mouth, I just quickly run up and down and put little scuffs, lines, dents, like it's being hit or bumped or scratched, whatever you want to call it. Just round it about quite liberally. Just gives it a bit of texture when you look at it. It'll pick it up in your painting as well. Just gentle little scuffs. Get rid of that smoothness. There we go. So, looking at that now then, we have a nice little pumpkin head. Last bit, once we make the hole at the start, is just to make a little stalk. Now, simply get a little bit of green stuff, just like the tiniest little amount ever, something like that. Oops. And if you roll it, naturally your fingers will make it go fat at one end, thinner at the other. Put the thick end in, and it's got a little twist, and you can lean it to one side, and then you've got your little pumpkin head.